All right, so now we're moving on to the under tailgate spreader. This is going to be a Byers under tailgate spreader. It's like a 5-to-1 gear reduction style. So let me go get the mount kit, and we'll go ahead and get this mounted up and weld it in place. Oh, and I got to put my lights in. So here's the first small challenge that we have to overcome. As you can see, it's just a little bit wider than the bed. So I'm going to take these over to the brake and give them a small kink. So let's do that. Well, that was easy. Normally it takes me more than one shot, but nailed her first try. And you can see that we're not bound up. One small little kink. Second challenge is the light hole. That's why I never popped in those grommets. So we're going to cut out a little doohickey out of that. So let's do that. All right, so now that we're notched out sufficiently to clear that and minimize heat warp when I do weld this, now on to the third challenge. You can see I do have a little bit of a gap right back in here. I need to cope that in. And then if you look at this other side over here, I need to cope that in right there. That way it'll set in just that little bit further, and then we can level it, square it, mount it up, weld it. All right, so we are finally square. Ready to go. Squared, level, true, coped in. We're gonna weld her up now. I'm just gonna do a fusion TIG on that and on the little button up top. I'll show you that here next. But let's get this done first. Yay. All right, so all my fusion welds are done. Oh, focus, you sucker. Anyway, it's ugly. This is what I do for the spreaders though. Comes with this little button that you got to weld on. Well, if you clamp the button, I've tried holding these with my hand and trying to no, clamp the button, and then you just pull this out of the way, do your hard tacks, and pull it off and weld it like this. Bam, one ugly ass weld. And then you can pin it on, and yeah, golden. So I neglected to mention, when you're doing your stringers, your spreaders, whatever, jack the outside up just slightly, just unload that just a little bit, so when you do hang your bars, they're tight and they'll hold that on the level that it needs to be. All right, let's put the spinner and stuff together, and yeah. All right, that's all done. Let's whip up some hoses. I got her done, then I had to kick it outside. So hoses are done. Good to go.